Coming up in today's recap and review of SmackDown, LA Knight is hunting for gold, Bayley struggle with her next two opponents, never trust a man in a pastel colored suit, and more. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another video. How you doing? This is the first episode of SmackDown after the King and Queen of the Ring PLE in Saudi Arabia, which means it's time to deal with its impacts and to start building towards Clash at the Castle. So let's get into it. The show opens up with the 2024 Queen of the Ring winner, Nia Jax, celebrating her victory. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but I actually have been a huge fan of Nia Jax since she returned. She's just a top tier heel. She reminds everyone that she earned the opportunity to fight Bayley at SummerSlam for the WWE Women's Championship, and even calls her out to the ring. The champ isn't scared, but on her way out, she's attacked by Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, which is building up Piper Niven's big match at Clash at the Castle. Very cool. Next, we head backstage, where AJ Styles is meeting Nick Aldis in his office, asking for some time later tonight to discuss his future. What happened? I missed like 1 week to go to Vegas, and when I come back, AJ Styles is retiring? This is all my fault. After that, we had a one-on-one match between Tommaso Ciampa and one half of the tag team champions, Austin Theory. These two shared a pretty good back and forth. However, it ended with Austin Theory getting distracted by Grayson Waller on accident, allowing Ciampa to steal the win with a roll-up. I really want DIY to become tag champions. And I like A-Town Down Under, but if the only way for DIY to reach this goal is for them to split up, so be it. Hey look, Blair Davenport is on TV, and so is LA Knight, who is on the hunt for Logan Paul. Please have LA Knight beat Logan Paul for the United States Championship. I can't stand Logan Paul's reign. He's had 2 defenses in 7 months? That doesn't make him a good heel. He's just not showing up for work. Instead, we can be using that title for guys like LA Knight and Andrade. And speaking of Andrade, he had a match next with Apollo Crews. You should know that before this, Angel was trying to get Andrade to join Legado del Fantasma, but he quickly refuses. Do you think when Andrade left AEW, this is what he expected to be doing? But it's all good though, because we finally got Apollo Crews on TV, and he did his best, doing flips off the ring apron, fully pressing Andrade, and even doing a standing moonsault. But Andrade was able to bait him with the boot and deliver a spinning elbow and a hammerlock spinning neck breaker of some sort for the 1-2-3. A really solid match. After that, Kevin Owens came out to talk about how much he hates the Bloodline. And Kevin, I think it's time to move on. You've been fighting Samoans for the past 5 years. I think you gotta let it go, bud. Paul Heyman joins him in the ring and tells him that he needs to back down from this fight, calling the new members of the Bloodline thugs. Kevin replies by accusing Heyman of just trying to get in his head. But Heyman claims that for once in his life, he's actually looking out for him and actually just wants to save him. Kevin doesn't buy it, but the new Bloodline comes out to jump him. Luckily for Kev, the Street Profits come for the save, leading directly into a tag match. This match was alright in my opinion. Montez Ford definitely carried, and the ending was pretty odd. Montez Ford delivers a huge frog splash to Tonga Loa, but gets face planted by Tama Tonga, who was the legal man, for the 1-2-3. What makes this odd is that the finishing move looked kind of weak, which made the whole thing feel kind of anticlimactic. Also, Piper Niven and Chelsea Green defeated Bayley and Naomi in a tag match, ending with Naomi hitting the greatest finisher of all time, the rear view. But when she went for the pinfall, Niven jumped on the both of them and placed Chelsea on Naomi for the 1-2-3. Although having Piper Niven as the next challenger for Bayley doesn't sound, super exciting, I think it's actually fine because one, Clash at the Castle is going to be in Scotland, which is where Piper Niven is from, which is always cool. And 2, she's more of a mini boss until we get to SummerSlam, where we're going to have Nia Jax versus Bayley, which is super exciting. So as long as I have that to look forward to, this is completely fine. Then it was time for AJ Styles' retirement. He talked about being ready to be a great dad, and even brought the OC out to say goodbye one last time. I remember it had to be around 7th grade, where all I wanted for Christmas was AJ Styles merch and probably Minecraft story mode for the Wii U. He invites Cody out into the ring to share mutual respect and to hand over the torch. The two hug. Cody raises AJ's hand in the air, and all the fans cheer one last time before AJ leaves the arena, ending one of the greatest careers in professional wrestling of all time. Just kidding, he attacks Cody. You son of a gun, I am never trusting anyone about retirement. I should have learned after Mark Henry. Who am I kidding? I love AJ Styles. I don't want him to leave. And now that he pulled off this heinous act. They have to give him the belt now, please. He deserves one last reign, and you don't even have to make it long. You could even have Cody beat him immediately in his rematch. Just an idea. Anyways, that was my recap and review of SmackDown. Did you enjoy it? Subscribe so you don't miss a video on every Raw, SmackDown, and Dynamite. And as always, thank you for watching.